A Valley School District rehired a former employee. That employee is suing the district.
The district's police chief sued after he was fired from his position in 2016. The school board made the decision last night.
It wasn't unanimous. Channel 5's Valerie Gonzalez explains the concerns surrounding this decision.
The former police chief at Rio Grande City CISD sued for damages, violation of his civil rights, and denial of his due process. He was fired from the district 3 years ago. It's all about to come to a close now that he and the district reached a settlement agreement. The school district's attorney confirms the board agreed to let him have his job back and give him $400,000. The Board of Trustees approved a settlement between the district and former police chief Hernan Garza. He was fired in 2016 and filed his lawsuit that same year. Dr. Daria Bobino is a school board member. She was elected the following year. She tells us she wasn't there at the meeting last night when the decision was made. She says she is familiar with the reasons for his termination.
It comes back to 2 cases of inappropriate behavior between members of the district and students that were not properly reported nor investigated. And that's what ultimately led to his termination.
You're looking at those cases now. Here's what they say. It involves investigations carried out by officers under Garza's command. We did not talk to Garza, but we read his deposition that mentioned these cases. In one case, it reveals confusion between an officer and Garza as to whether the district had jurisdiction on a case. The chief's policies were also questioned after it was discovered he was using a mailbox to store evidence. The training his officers received was probed, and Garza was also asked why timely notification of investigations wasn't always given to school administration and other agencies. Ultimately, the school district employees involved in those cases and the officers investigating them lost their jobs. Garza was investigated, then terminated. The settlement will put him back on the job. Garza was also granted a sum of money. School district attorney Ruben Peña said he wanted more.
The negotiations, they started at $1.2 million. So, I mean, the 400 was negotiated down.
Peña said the district had already spent $160,000 on legal fees. The attorneys anticipated that bill would double by the time they reached trial. They studied the outcome of recent civil cases, then decided juries were being too generous in the amount granted. The other compelling reason for reaching the settlement has to do with the district's precarious situation.
We no longer had insurance coverage. The insurance company that we had previously, which is called TAPS, Texas Association of Public Schools, had gone into bankruptcy.
That would expose the district, current and former board members, to be sued personally. Dr. Bobino considers a different kind of potential loss.
And so in this incident, I think if there's a time when we've had an opportunity and we have not done what we're supposed to, I just feel like we may need to go a different route so we don't make these same mistakes.
The settlement is pending the federal judge's signature before it becomes final. Peña said the settlement is for back pay, front pay, damages, and other fees requested by Garza. Agreeing to the settlement doesn't mean that either party consents there was any wrongdoing. In the studio, Valerie Gonzalez, Channel 5 News at 6.